Let's go, boys. Game's up. That's just a bad look. Yeah, boys, my game is up on the air. I need to give this boy the pressure, pressure, pressure. 49ers played it smart by giving away Emmanuel Sanders this season.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Cleveland Browns. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Eluding the pressure right. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Mika Fitzpatrick made the play defensively, the first-round pick out of Alabama.
Second and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Well, remember, Tevin Coleman was in the two-headed backfield in Atlanta during his 4 years there, along with Devontae Freeman. Now he joins a crowded backfield in San Francisco. But in Atlanta, he played under offensive coordinator Kyle Shanahan, and then, of course, Shanahan becomes a 49er head coach, and he made it a point to go out and snag his former running back because he really likes his 26-year-old ball carrier. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 48-yard line. Garoppolo now. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's got this down to the 35. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in this paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this.
That was a risky throw there.
So many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And he'll be taken down at the 34. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Now Garoppolo. On the screen, this is Coleman. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a third down stop by them. Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
So the long field goal misses, and now the reverse. You're in a tough spot defensively. They'll start the drive at the 43. They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. In on the stop, the Pro Bowl strong safety Jamal Adams.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction, and when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
On 2nd down now, it's Bell, and he gets it down to the 32. That one, a first down pickup of 8. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
Now, after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10.
I got you.
All right, bet. I'm abusing the run when I get the ball. He hasn't passed all game.
Down, 2nd and right at a yard. On 2nd and 1, Mayfield. It's caught. Smith.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They'll go back to the ground with Bell. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. On 2nd down, it's Bell. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there. Of course you're going to give it to him.
Sliding out of the pocket toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
They'll run it with Bell. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. The San Francisco defense trying to hold tough. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Le'Veon Bell hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Let's go. Do it.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Last time out, they had
7-0, he's up. Now I'm abusing the run because he wants to do it. I bet I'm going to do it too.
I'm sure on their
I'll
sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Get
like-
in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be a third and about 13.
Here we go. Black 80. Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Come on.
Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. Third and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they are silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Regular. Go. Mike 5-4. Target.
Mayfield looks to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Hey, alert.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Nick Bosa in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. 7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll go for it with Bell. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Le'Veon Bell stopped short of the line to gain. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. territory. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Samuel, the 36 overall pick in last year's draft. Played his college ball at South Carolina. Really good senior campaign. 62 catches, 882 yards, and also threw in 11 touchdowns for good measure. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Greedy Williams, the rookie from LSU. Past the 20. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. So a pick 6 there out of the nickel package. They went with 5 DBs.
Almost becoming the base package in the NFL is the nickel. Hard to throw against. That was demonstrated one more time.
No.
A pick 6 going the other way.
Bryant's extra point up and good.
Not as quick as he's good. He freaking abuses the run. I'm cursing him out. I'm gonna curse him out on the phone right now. I thought there was no freaking abusing the run. Ugly boy, dying to hold him, or I hope you do.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Oh, he lagged out. Yeah.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Cleveland Browns. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, yeah, boys, we restarted our game. What'd he say? Fire?
Mayfield on play action. They'll roll him out right. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Close there. He caught it, just wasn't able to stay in bounds.
And that's where the sideline, it was used as a 12th defender. You know, 11's legal. This one is an imaginary one that my college coach used to call Sammy Sideline. Sammy Sideline can protect you at times.
Imagine you're not breaking Jamal Adams.
Yeah, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
First down, Cleveland.
Now after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10.
Just like that. Just like that.
From the gun, Mayfield. That's complete. It's Bell.
What in the world?
It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Come on. I was trying to pick
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
So after the penalty, now they need just a yard on 2nd down.
Come back on the side. Please come back on the side. Please, please.
After the penalty, it's Bell.
Wow. Wow.
The 20. And he'll take it into the
Bet that up. I'm abusing the run like crazy now, bro. I love it.
Le'Veon Bell hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. As his guys are able to.
I'm gonna abuse the run like crazy, baby. Can't wait.
Bryant tacks on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep.
Goodwin take it to the house? Question mark?
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman.
You better get used to that because that's happening all game. I'm abusing the run like crazy, yo.
You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up the 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And they're going to face a 3rd down. Completes it to the tight end.
Come on, bro.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. Garoppolo gonna go on fourth.
I threw the ball! Come on, bro!
Credit the sack to the always disruptive Olivia.
No, I'm not either.
Back on their first drive, but failed to do so.
And what they have to be careful of is pushing so hard to stay right there, to stay even with their opponent, that they gas themselves out. You know, it's almost like horse racing. Sometimes you don't want to take your horse right to the front and let them do all the work and then someone catch them at the end and pass them up. You want to make sure you moderate what you're doing along the way and then go for the big finish.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Good. 180.
To throw again on second down. Mayfield going up top. That's caught at the 25. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. Stepping up, he'll try and run. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
From the red zone now, Mayfield.
Use a lot!
But it's incomplete.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
On second down, it's Bell.
Really,
And
bro.
he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Le'Veon Bell with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
Watch how
Bryant's
he
extra point up and good. And it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 44-yard line. They'll run with Coleman on first down. Larry Ogunjobi there to make the tackle. Play action. Garoppolo rolling to his left. He'll try and run it.
Oh, I thought it was
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Goodwin able to haul it in. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Watch out. 21.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Man, this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. On play action, it's Garoppolo. On the move to his left.
Throw it out of
He's
bounds.
going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The number 1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Well, that last sack, it puts Garoppolo and the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a 3rd and long. Oh, the pressure too
That's just great.
And he goes down once more. Myles Garrett able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
This is caught.
Imagine! Yo, he's getting bailed out right now, yo.
Odell Beckham, his 5th touchdown now on the year.
21-0, this man just lobs it up to the
advantage.
I hope he lags out again.
Bryant tacks on the extra point, and it's now 21-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this
I knew I should have
away.
played tomorrow, yo. No, shut the fuck up, X. I don't want to hear your shit, nigga. I know I should have played tomorrow.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is
He said I got to win by 14. I'm winning if I win. I'm about 14. He said, do I understand? I said, no, I don't. I'm winning if I win.
And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
They try and run on first down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
Here we go. 180. We ain't giving up nothing today. 6.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo.
Oh
And his throw is incomplete. Terrence Mitchell right
wait,
there
what's the
on
score of your game,
coverage.
X?
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think...
I did not throw that ball! I did not throw that!
It's intercepted. Picked up by Greedy Williams.
I did not throw that ball!
And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard.
I'm going to test connection so I can lag out.
That time, it looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one.
What the fuck?
That was way too easy.
What, you going to fight me? Fight me then.
Now a first down carry by Bell. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
I don't care if... But I don't
Care.
care.
Not a whole lot of room there, but there's got to be one positive to that.
I'm playing the game, cuz. Shut up.
Creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd down now. It's Bell.
What? Okay, my whole defense is on the block. Let me just go touch it.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Le'Veon Bell on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Bryant now to tack on the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
How do you, it's not letting me send a message. What's going on?
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
No, he's not leaving.
Here we go, here we
The
go.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. Normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big time.
He's got it in, complete. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 52 yards. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two.
Let's go, defense.
On second down, it's Coleman. He'll be brought down short of the 15, but a really good move on the run. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3. The Niners on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. This is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They opt to go for it, and they get it. 1st and goal after a pickup of 5. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Yeah, how you like when I use the run, bro? How do you like it, Agla, boy?
The 1-yard line. Give him 7 yards on the carry, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the
Agla, boy, get to me.
from yesterday's action. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the
Who is it? The Niners,
line.
the Chiefs?
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Not all of them.
And he's got it.
What? Run forward, dude.
Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position. To actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. It's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive.
Let's go.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Emmanuel Sanders, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Gold with the extra point, and it's now a 28-7 ball game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
That's why I hate bye weeks, bro. I need to, like, keep playing a game. He wouldn't have beat me if I played a game. Like, I need to know myself. Freaking bye weeks suck.
The Browns drive about to get started. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because
No.
they get real dead all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
Set. 180. Hey, alert 33. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check.
On second down now, it's Bell. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on second and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field, a nickel set for third down. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground.
And that is just great. I have like freaking the best pass rusher as a safety, and woo! 35-7, boys. Let's go. I'm about to quit this league.
On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Brian
I don't care, Chase!
And the route is on here in this first half.
Okay.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
No, it's because the Miami
The
pulled
San
me.
Francisco offense
Joseph
ready
is
to
trash.
start their
Joseph
next
is
drive. You've got less than 30
Joseph is
seconds
probably
left
the worst in the
here.
league. He
You're
sucks,
well
and I
on
know
the
he's
other
gonna
side
be
of the
like one of those white cracker boys. I'm like, man, I just beat you, bro. I just beat you, bro. Shut your ass up, nigga. 1v1 me in real life. Then we see what's up.
Many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
Wait, X, what team are you playing? X, what team are you playing? Okay.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never
trying to get 150 rushing yards like he is Dev trade.
It actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a really, I'm doing it though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Deebo Samuel, his first touchdown on the year. And the 49ers get a score closer. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep.
I know.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
You know, Chase ass getting muted.
The Browns drive about to get started. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just given him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent is really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part
getting
is
bailed out the
they're
ass
taking their spirit away from them too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. From the 25 on second down, Mayfield.
Thank you.
Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted.
Let's go. Picked it off.
Picked off by Jason Verrett. The CD, I know it's just his
Freaking
second
goal,
year in the
baby.
league as a quarterback, but
Comeback
that's going to be
season.
one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
23 yards, the final tally. Coleman. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Second down and goal.
No, Coleman, get out of your cage.
Not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22.
Coleman just stuck in there like he's not a part of the play. Literally the person I was trying to throw to.
And that's the second sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Garoppolo, flush to his
Go,
right.
kiddo.
And a throw there.
I should have bulleted that, yo.
You can tell they were hoping for a
me
flag
get my
there
3 points.
offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty?
Wait, no, I think I clicked on the fake.
I think you got to let it play.
Okay, good idea.
The officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. CD, you know there were quite a few Bears fans back in January saying, why didn't we hold on to that Robbie Gould guy?
Well, it's a legitimate question. 33 of 34 for San Francisco 2018. The crazy stat of the year, he missed more extra points, 2, than he did field goals, 1, in the 2018 season.
The Browns drive about to get started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
Wow.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way
Madden
you can
is like
run
really
back
good.
out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious.
You know what he's doing.
Because now you
Please,
can't run any
please.
offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
It certainly wasn't one of the more conventional plays ever run, but it gained a first down, and they got the ball in the hands of a playmaker.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Now they'll try.
Come on,
to
Bosa.
sweep it
All
back.
over that.
For one of the
Let's
first
go.
times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for second down.
Drop deep, drop deep. King. Hey, alert. Run.
I want to have the ball soon, faggot ass nigga.
Check the backer. Hey, alert 33. Done.
Play fake. Mayfield. He'll buy some time right.
Oh, I thought that.
Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. Nick
Let's
Bosa
freaking
able
go.
to take that time for his second sack of the evening.
No, it's 3rd and 22 right
That's
now.
the second sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do.
35-17.
They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Mayfield
Right now
and
it's
his
looking
Browns
pretty
offense
good, sir.
staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. Now Mayfield.
Nope, and Beckham just catches a deep pass.
Complete.
And now he scored.
Odell Beckham Jr.
That's just great.
He is in
You guys want to stop him just to make it look good like we're good, but
Cleveland. Odell Beckham with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the
You guys
Browns are
leave
going
Beckham
to
open
tack
like
on
he's-
to their advantage.
not is the only way he
Bryant
went
tacks
on.
the extra
Oh,
point,
baby, this
and
nigga
the
lose
decision
Beckham,
to
bro.
just
He's
kick
losing.
the extra point winds
Losing
up
every game.
successful.
And don't
Set
Browns
down to
don't
kick
ever
this
ask me
one
for a
away,
fucking
and
trade when
off
you
it
ain't getting
goes.
shit from me, nigga. But ask someone else. Ugly boy. I forgot I needed that picture.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now we're
I don't really care for the win right now. I'm just going to get
now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. From the gun on third, Garoppolo. Going underneath, it's Coleman. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Garoppolo now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10. On the counter, here's Coleman. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
Here we go.
Second and 12 at the 46-yard line.
They will run again with Coleman. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. A couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. Garoppolo looks to throw.
Hold on to the ball, you had it in your hand.
Here comes the 49ers punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first. And look at this, it's a fake.
What? Yo! You saw that?
Get this thing back. Excellent field position. On 1st down, Bell. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54.
They'll go again with Bell. And he'll take this one down to the 36.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. Mayfield to throw it. Nowhere to escape. He goes down. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 18.
65.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo.
Really?
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Olivier Vernon able to record his 5th sack of the season. Another try after the 1st down sack. Garoppolo. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Deep ball for Goodwin. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Greedy Williams, the rookie from LSU.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. The 1st down run with Bell as he'll get about 6 there. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season.
Nick Bosa, look at that!
At this rate.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know.
He's talking about abusing the run. I want everybody to make a complaint on me because I'm abusing the run on everybody.
Now first down and then some.
I'm abusing the run on everybody. The rules of this league is a fuck you,
Cleveland. An 18-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to pour it on. And he just tied the NFL record on that 5th rushing touchdown. He's the 6th man ever to do that in a single game.
Did you just say that he tied an NFL record there?
Yes, sir.
I mean, we're talking 5 touchdowns on the ground against an NFL caliber defense.
Is that good?
I'd say that's fantastic. What a game for him.
It really is something. We are watching quite the effort. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this day, has got to be priority one.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. This one complete to Coleman. He's got a first down past the 30. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Garoppolo, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. They run the counter. Coleman. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. That one good for 33.
45 more yards, and then...
What were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Olivier Vernon brings him down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're
I don't care if I throw a fake now.
this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. The Niners on 3rd down. They've had a lot of chances, but not much success, converting only 3 times. This is 3rd and 9. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Myles Garrett able to record his 5th sack of the season. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's complete. They're going to get the first. And they're able to pick up the first and keep possession. And we are inside of 2 minutes left.
I need to let him score so I can get him his dev streak.
So it's 49er football here as we get
I need to let him score. I'm going to let him score so I can
first and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Coleman now. And maybe a measure of revenge.
I'm going to let him score again so I can get the ball back and get Tevin Coleman 45 more yards so I can get his dev streak.
That's a really alert defense there because
the
they saw the
breakout
heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft. And they
Okay, good.
Don't
let him score now. Come on now.
And he is going to be stopped on the return at his
Okay, I'm going to let him score.
He's had
I'm
it
going
again,
to
Charles.
field
He
goal
had the
formation
pick
so he
six
can.
last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around.
Okay, I'm gonna let him
block
score
for you.
here.
Well, that worked really well last week because he
Score
didn't
this
make all the way
score
to
time.
the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. Le'Veon Bell, it's a full
Score!
And he's
Look at
able
that
to
boy.
get this one all the way past the 30. That one 28 yards on the ground. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Oh, he wants Odell to score. I don't care who he lets score. Score so I can get the ball. Oh, he's trying to run a clog. So he don't want me to get my breakout player, you white piece of crap. Okay, good. Let Logan
He's
score.
got the lane, and there he goes. 20, 10, 5. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone can stop this. They got full momentum
Okay,
going,
so we need
full
45
confidence
yards,
going. But
second
it's not
corner,
just
and I
their
need
own
you to get this
confidence
thing,
that's
yo,
leading
so we
them.
can be a freaking
It's the lack
goat.
of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat
Ah,
this team.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
really close.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything
He is
went
really
today.
trying to. He
Coaching,
really
playing
doesn't
the
want me to
whole
get
deal.
this. Wow.
And never forget it because
I never saw someone hate black people so much.
again, and who knows? You may meet up with this team
It
again.
doesn't want me to get it.
San Francisco
Wow.
going to call their second timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
I never saw someone hate black people like that.
On second down, it's Coleman, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17, following the 2 negative plays.
Move.
12, 12, 11, 11.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory.
He has like 1 or 2.
The defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
Yeah, like,
They
you're
will
barely going to
gratefully
find them.
accept them, won't they? It makes their job that